I just pressed sending data. I can spin it around. Just you can easily spin it around. It's online. There we go. Okay. Is it working? Sure. Okay, cool. Welcome to Captain Mudslinger's neighborhood. Thanks for laughing. Right off the bat. And that's the game we play here at Captain Mudslinger's neighborhood. Is if I say thanks for laughing, you have to take a drink. Take a drink. So I'm going to put my hat on, because I have to have my captain's hat on. Okay. We're going to make some pots here. It's Wednesday. So, this is funny. Just before I did this in the press. Oh, by the way, I finally have my technician on the other side of the camera, and we're trying to make this text-to-speech thing work. So, if you text something, a female computer voice will introduce your name. Hey, this is, and it'll say, and then we can enter, and it'll be hilarious. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh God, this is a 3-pound ball of clay, and when you want to get it, you gotta just slap it. Oh, that's a good one. But before we get started, I have to say something funny. Pardon me, Everett. Thanks for laughing. I'm going to have some of this stuff. So apparently, the genius just walked away, so it must be working. So if you're out there, text something and stuff. So, just before we started this, I'm sitting in my chair outside, having a cigarette, and I can hear my wife and my son exercising. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. No, so the house is over there. I'm also, because that's all I can hear. So, hey. So, happy quarantine. Thanks for laughing. So yeah, our TV room, all during the day, has been turned into a corporate office where my wife is a corporate feudal slave. And so for 8 hours, and then a couple of days a week, then my son comes out of the man cave, out of the basement, where he's doing his college stuff and his cave thing and stuff. And then they lift weights. So after 8 hours of corporate feudal slave, then they do a half hour or whatever, an unhappy half hour. And so I heard, coming because the window was open. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. And so when I went in to get my glass to fill my drink, and I'm like, well, I could hear you exercising all the way out to the studio. And so I'm hearing like, well, my phone, my new phone, and everything else, and all you're doing is whining. And, oh, God, that was supposed to be funny. Thanks for laughing. Nothing's perfect. Oh, if you can't laugh at yourself, the bus ride's gonna be rough. Okay, so we got this on here. And a couple of these balls of clay have been sitting on a shelf a while. So they're a little stiff and hard. You know? I mean, sometimes stiff and hard is good, but in this case, it's you know, you really want something that's soft and pliable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, this is, yeah, a little bit of innuendo. The children can go watch SpongeBob or something, but this isn't SpongeBob. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. All right, is this, yeah, and you can text. I can't tell, you know what, I'm going to open up this thing. See if anybody's watching, so at least they can watch. Facebook, I'll pull up my own thing. All right. Danielle. Okay, cool, there I see 2 eyeballs. I see 2 eyeballs. Well, just for shits and giggles, text something and see if it comes out the other side to see if my son set it up right. Please and thank you. Now I'm going to take my knuckle right here on my left. I'm going to lean down. We'll make sure it's stuck. Already, you know, you can see so many different things in the clay. So I'm going to take this knuckle here and that one there, and I'm going to boom. Now this is some hard, tough clay. It's been sitting there. It's been. Kevin O'Hara's watching. Hey Kevin, text something to see if it works. Please and thank you. Oh, we're making it big. There we go. It's still a little fat. But, you know, by bringing it up like this, it's going to soften it up. Here we go. Oh,
Kevin O'Hara too. I will.
I heard something. And I heard her. And you'll have to forgive me, since I'm my own technician here. Terry Williams is watching. Well, hi Terry Williams. I'm going to go turn up the volume so I can hear. That should be all right. Okay. Here we go. So now if you text something, I should be able to hear it. And then you'll be able to hear it too. And that's what's going to be fun and funny. I was just, see how this is getting big and tall and long? You know, for the last 14, over 3,000 people I had come through here. But every now and then you got a bunch of ladies drinking wine and they'd start playing with the clay. And then all of a sudden they started going, whoa, look at that! That was just supposed to be funny. Everybody relax. There's Jordan. Yeah, somebody text something to see if I can hear it, and then you can hear it. All right, now I'm going to take my thin art here, and I'm going to cup this clay here, and push it, and pushing it gentle, and it's changing from one shape to another. And now, it looks like something completely different. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See that? There we go. So, I didn't tell you. Well, you know, I just hope that this time is a distraction from whatever. It's supposed to be happy, relax, and fun. So, I have this pot right here, and if I can look, see what I'm watching the delay in the screen. But anyway, this is what I'm going to make right here, is this bowl, something similar to this. And there, yeah, it's a 20-second delay. Magic of technology. Speaking of that, if anybody watches the American Idol, I recorded it. And of course, with all this quarantine stuff, so I'm just trying to make that look like a breast. With all this quarantine stuff, they had like 25 different locations, a bunch of locations, all remote. I got one camera right there. And it can't be wireless, but I don't know how to hook it up wireless. Well, I was watching that show, and every one of these locations, when these guys got picked to be the top 10, I was watching, and every look had at least 6 wireless cameras. So, I mean, there had to have been somebody out in a van, out in the front yard, with 6 strategically placed wireless cameras. Some of them can be remotely controlled, and all. It was amazing, and you couldn't see. There was no camera people around, and it was all. There had to have been somebody in the van out there going. It was really pretty cool to watch. And this just I'm just playing with one camera and trying to make this crazy thing work. Okay, so now I'm going to make this bowl, and I'm going to take this that looks like a breast, and I'm going to turn it into a hockey puck. Thanks for laughing. So that's how the game works. And I see Lana. There's Jordan and Terry and Danielle. Okay, that's a reference to Romper Room when I was a little kid. If I probably have to keep remembering. Anyway, so please text something in the chat thing, and the chat, it'll go text to speech, and the computer lady will voice and we'll be able to hear it. So I'm going to take my middle finger right here, I'm going to put it right in the center. I need to get a little more wet. I'm going to put it right in the center and push. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All the way down. Not all the way. Just the right amount. There we go. There we go. I want to stick it in here and see how deep it is. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Perfect. Here we go. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to curl back. And we're going to take this hole and open it. Ooh. Oh. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Just a little bit at a time. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Just right. Oh. Doesn't that feel good? Yeah, see, I'm taking something that's, you know, it's dirty and muddy, and I've made it good, clean fun. That's right. I'm going to take this and I'm going to push it down there and flatten it. There it is. Needs to be a little bit wider. A little bit wider. There we go. Just take it in here. That's it. So I like using these tools because I can measure and make them all the same or similar. Get this jizz off. Okay. I don't see any eyeballs. So I'm going to take my tongue sponge. I'm going to make it wet. Make it slippery. Alright. Take my thumb here. Is nobody out there? Left. There we go. Smooth and gentle. And bring it back down. Smearing the uneven stuff to the center. There. Get the stuff off my fingers. That's it. So we have several people watching. I see waves, but if someone could just type something just for the fun of it to a text thing, that would be great. So I'm going to take my fingers on the inside, and I don't want to push out. And I'm going to get underneath. I'm holding, and I'm lifting. And it's stretching. See, right when I get to the edge, the pressure just drops right off to nothing. I should probably text Rob Erickson. I see an eyeball. There, I see another viewer. So I'm going to take my tongue sponge, make it smooth, sticking it on the inside, and then on the outside, making it slippery. Alright. Like I said, if I see another eyeball,
Leslie O'Hara. Done with workout. Watching.
See? That's work, see? Now everybody else type something. And remember this story I was talking about in the thing? And if you're ever with it, see, it works. Alright, I'm going to stick my fingers in here and get that wedge, and there it is. And I can feel that wedge. I'm going to lift it and I'll stretch it. Oh, not too fast. Just the right way. Just the right way. And right when you get to the edge of the lip, it's just, you're like tickling it and the pressure drops off. And then you want to take your two fingers on either side of the lip and take your tongue sponge and just wrap the tongue and just gently move.
Leslie O'Hara. Got a lung workout too.
Got a lung workout? Oh yeah, that's what I was. If you saw the beginning of the show, thanks for laughing. Okay. All right. Now, what I've been trying to do here right now, but how am I going to go from this to that? Well, what I wanted to do first is make the wall even. So now I'm going to give it some shape and change. Change is difficult, but in the long run, it all depends on what side of the, if you get it together, then the change is good. But if there's flaws in your clay, you're not good. Here we go. Because see, when you take it, because you really gotta, because it's stretching it. It's stretching the clay beyond where I thought it could have gone. Beyond. And the clay was like no! And it's okay. Because now you're beautiful. See? And you're bigger. And you can carry more volume. See? See how that works? But I didn't think I could do that. You can. Thanks for laughing. Somebody else type something so I can talk back. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. Alright, I'm going to cut some of this extra stuff off of here. There we go. And take this, well, you know what? Let's scrape this jizz off of here. I got to get this off. Oh! And let's scrape this. We got one eyeball. Am I not that entertaining? We need to get lots of eyeballs on the thing.
Leslie O'Hara. Sample 1 is claimed by Victoria, part of the set.
That is correct. That is correct. Victoria, if you're watching, this is the bowl that you claimed. And I'm using that as an example of just how really something I am. Thanks for laughing. And you can rewatch this on YouTube or Facebook. Facebook's one more difficult because it's Facebook. I really like the fact that you can text and I can hear it, and then that's nice. Now we're gonna get but not too many people at once. Somebody message Rob Erickson and tell him to watch the show. Leslie, message Rob Erickson and tell him that he's not too silly. As I'm being crinkly. Okay, here we go. Now, I got another 3 pound. I'm gonna, oops, I missed. How could I miss the center? There it is. I'm gonna, I just wanna, like I said the other, it's almost like, remember the...
Leslie O'Hara. Beautiful day. Everyone outside.
Yeah, everybody's outside and they're not watching me. I'm so alone. I'm all alone in this world. Name that movie? Yes, it was Ebenezer Scrooge. That one of those the Christmas Carol thing. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make another pot. I'm gonna lean down. There we go. I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna go faster. A little bit, not too much. But you know, this clay's been sitting hard for a while. And it's gotta get flexible. Oh, yeah. And back down. There we go. There we go. That's right. That's right. Alright. I'm gonna open it up. Here we go. Oops. Oh, yeah. All the way in. Just right. And open that hole. There it is. Not too bad. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. Ooh, hole's getting dry. Hole's getting dry. There it is. You know what? Let's check to see how deep that hole is. How deep is your hole? How deep is your hole? Yeah, it's not bad. This hole's got a perfect depth. Pardon me, I burped. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. So that's the game we play here. Because I think I'm funny, but nobody else does. And so if I say thanks for laughing, take a drink. And it could be anything.
Leslie O'Hara. Cheers.
Thank you, honey. And I'm gonna make it bigger. There it is. All right. Maybe we'll have more viewers on Friday. All right, I'm gonna take my finger here on the inside and make it like a rib. I'm gonna take my thumb and I'm gonna just slide it up that hard clay and smear it to the center and back down. And it's firm and it's smooth and I want to make it just right. That's it. There we go. There we go. All right. Like I said, if anybody's watching, feel free to text and I'll be able to hear it on the text-to-speech. And I can also do commission work, and I've got an outdoor sales area, and you can buy stuff, and you can commission me pottery paintings and pastels and I'm just really something. Thanks for laughing. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Get in there. That's it. Underneath, and I got that. I'm lifting, and not too much at once. Just that's okay. That's all right. That's it. Okay. There we go. Now, I want to make that wall even. Getting underneath it, and there's that wedge. And see, my fingertips, it's just my fingertips, and that's it. That's all it's touching the clay. And I take that wedge, and I lift it, and it's stretching, and it's getting bigger and bigger, bigger. Oh gosh, it's getting bigger. Ooh, it's got bigger. Oh my God, it's gotten so big, so big. Oh, somebody did a heart. So big. Okay. Smell. This is when it really grows and gets big and stretches and gets its shape. It's gonna get its shape. Here we go. Oh, 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 oh yeah. Oh, ah. Whoo. Yeah, right there. That just fix that curve. It's just, oh. And you know what? This pot is for sale, by the way. You can email me, and you can pick out the color, and you can give me some money, and then you'll get this pot. And you'll remember, and it's Mudslinger making memories in the mud. So you can remember how much fun it was making this pot. And thanks for laughing. I was trying to be funny. This is Captain Mudslinger After Hours. Everybody just relax. It's a rough planet out here, and a bus ride, and there's bumps and everything. And you know, we're gonna be all right. Well, some of us. Here, I need to take this. You know, we're always hit with all kinds of crazy stuff. And, you know, somebody posted something earlier on the Facebook. Oh, would Jesus wear a mask?
Leslie O'Hara. COVID-19 edition pottery.
Yeah. Somebody posted, would Jesus wear a mask? And I said, I couldn't leave that one alone. And I said, ye of little faith. And then I said something else, or something, and then snap. Because it's just like when Jesus was asleep in the boat, and it waves, and Master,
Leslie
we're going
O'Hara.
to die.
Spelled addition
This
wrong.
virus is going to kill us all. And Jesus wakes up and he goes, just all chill. And it's snap. And I don't know the Bible verse, but everybody knows this one. Not everybody, but look it up and do the search thing. But this is a good one. If my people would turn from their wicked ways, if they would turn from their wicked ways and pray, then I would hear from heaven and heal their land. Thanks for laughing. I didn't say anything about abortion or all the other stuff, but it's no wonder all this is going on. Now, this is the adult version of Mudslinger pottery, and so I'm every now and then I might take on some hard subjects, and if you want to talk back to me on this thing, if it works, that would be great. But we'll see you on Friday. 1 o'clock is the more serious. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And then 6 o'clock on Friday, it'll be the happy half hour. And my goodness, it is exactly a half hour. And thanks for watching. Figure out how to shut this thing off.